Checking out Esoteric Ebb today. This one just came out here on Steam on the 3rd of March by Christopher Bodegard. Mostly a solo developer making this thing. Raw Fury is publishing it. They are selling it, even on the Steam page. They're mentioning it as a Disco Elysium like D&D mix of a game. So we're gonna see what we can do with this and trudge into the game. As far as I understand, it's very CRPG style, tabletop adventure style, but we're a cleric, and we're going to kind of take us through the story here. So let's see what we can do with this one. So to build our character, we have to choose between, we are a cleric, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're like a cleric. But we have to decide what kind of cleric are we. Are we going to be a cleric that goes in and punches things real hard? Punch things? Do we sneak around kind of a cleric? Are we a stamina constitution kind of cleric? Are we a smart, wisdom, or charisma? And we can also choose like our proficiencies along with these. Plus, there's also the background that go along with this. So, and there's a million. Look at all these. We still haven't got a way on. There you go. Punch me. Look, that's a ton of them. We can also be a dead cleric. What was dead cleric? Dead cleric is wisdom. So we go in, yeah. So this is supposed to be a very, very open thing. Like you're playing like a solo TTRPG, but you can follow the story. You can, I think it shows it in here. You can ruin the campaign, and so you're very, very, very open-ended, open story with this. And so we'll see where it goes. No one likes you. When you're demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it, but it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. That's me. That's me. There's a bunch of them. These are all pretty good. Pretty good. They're all really well written. But yeah, I like it. So we're gonna go be a. Let's get a little bit of strength. We don't want to be dying. We need some con, and we don't want to die for that. I could be like a sneaky guy. Oh, I don't know. Let's put some points into these just to get them bounce up a little bit. Do we really want to dump stat, I think, on anything? Let's keep them all reasonably high. Maybe we'll go, like, we'll hit things hard. And there's the roll for what it is. Low strength means we're a weak, sniveling rat. Bows down to anyone stronger. No way! I'm going to be proficient in strength. We're going to be a strong guy. And then we're going to be strong. We're going to have a good con. I think we got, 6 more points of spins, plus our proficiency. And then we could be charismatic to try to, like, sway people to our thing, or we could be bad at that. Like, people don't seem to like us, so maybe we're not. Maybe that's our dump stat. We're not charismatic. Everybody thinks we're the worst. I'm not very likable. I don't know how to act with people. I fumble the baddies. Fear conversations. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I like it. But I'm wise. I'm a wise, smart, dexterous. I'm not an obvious fool. I notice all the details. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I notice things, and then I go up and I punch it. And then these are kind of odd stats. Let's put one more in wisdom, and we'll make wisdom my proficiency. So I'm very wise. Very wise. Okay, I like it. There's also some pre-built ones in here if you want to use those, but that's no fun. So now we'll get to the story. 5 days until the first ever election. Keep that in your minds. Explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. The least likable cleric they could find. Nothing but muscles. Just what the city needs. Complete your quests in any order. So yeah, the game is like, there's going to be a lot of different ways that the game could go. Be a real man. Because I'm strong, that's, there you go. That is different from the last time I was messing with this. And so the game is going to tailor to however you take it. Always trust your charisma. That'll end well. Yeah. This is, I believe, on a 5e system. That's a 5e stat right there, spell. And I think it's actually word for word. So yeah, 5e Disco Elysium mix. Right as I click that. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. You know, I tell these dad jokes, and you ask for these dad jokes. And I remember telling my wife that I was going to tell dad jokes on stream, and you know, she laughed when I told her I wanted to be a comedian here, and well, you're not laughing now. Well, I told that one kind of wrong. You get the gist of it. What's your name? I don't know. Is this Rockin' or Ron? I don't give you a name. No name. You say nothing. Another question from the darkness. What's your occupation? As if it matters, says my wisdom, which apparently I succeeded at. You are dead. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead does not mean gone. What are you? Poet. You aimed at patriarch. More realistically, you would have ended up a sender. I don't want to be a sender. I don't know what that means. But whatever it is, I don't want it. Politics at the towers wouldn't allow for much else, now would it? I don't want to be dead. If you do, if you can embrace it, do so. What's occupation? Work, getting paid for labor. Didn't you have a job, something really important? Your class? Tell the voice about your class. I have a very important job to do. Way too important. You'll never make it out alive. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. And most importantly, what nefarious purpose? You are a hero. By divine dictate, you only can save the world. The goblin chieftain, she needs you. A tea shop? Unfortunately, yes. That's not good. I like tea shops. They're lovely. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There is a question to be answered. Your goal is to save the world. I count on you. Keep it together. The voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. The National Party of Norvik, of course. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgelists. The Freestriders, maybe. Then again, you're no revolutionary. Things just move way too fast these days. Elections are ridiculous. I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think it will be the most useful to you. Which is, just say you're apolitical. I'm apolitical. Perfection. No one can get mad at you, and everyone will love you. Your voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Following your convictions? Drowning in the river? Same way you lived, unable to step out of uniform, not for a second. I fell into divinity. No, I don't. I stay tight. I'm a wise, tough, and strong cleric. Yeah, I'll show the options here in a second. As we get through a little intro story. So I've heard good things about this, and I've also I've heard good things both about the game and the soundtrack. So if I need to turn the sound up, let me know. But we'll see. We'll see when we get here. When we get at this. Okay, game over. We did it. So quiet. Day 1, March 22nd. A fresh start. Waking up. The heartbeat is loud, screaming. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you've slept for days. Ready for your glorious quest to continue? Well, what's this quest? Oh, yeah, it's a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Save the city? Yeah, save it from the jaws of democracy. Do I remember everything? Yeah, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your thoughts are scattered. But your mind is fine. See my successes and failures there. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop. Tea shop? Yeah, the tea shop that blew up. It'll be a tough one. It might take days. A chance for redemption. How much time do I have? Just be clear. I move on. I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. Got it. You got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. You're the only one they sent. Best get to work, hero. Feeling you're about to enter a path from which there is no way back. Just let me finish the job. Yeah. I feel dizzy. I failed my something. The weight of the Earth Guard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. You require healing. You must consume an apple now. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your minds. They suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Uh-oh. Rub my temples. As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It's covering your entire head. Colloquially known as a helmet. Take it off? No! I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face. Well, these are all 20s. I failed them all. Not a good idea. Not yet. Can't wait until you do. Thanks. Okay. So here is our questing tree that we're going to figure out. There's the tea shop we got to deal with. We also got to deal with election week here in 5 days. My inventory, there is me with my hats and no items at the moment. My journal. There's the city. So we can find our way around that. There's my spell book, which is nothing, of course. And I wanted to show you options. You can change the, you can change the font. There's colorblind mode. What were you asking? What were we asking? Yeah, that's all my options there. Yeah, how do I eat an apple with it on? Anyway, there you go. Hope that shows you everything. Grab apple. I can behold the apple or trifle with the apple. Apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Grab it. One garden apple. Let's consume the apple. Stick it under my helmet, I guess. That doesn't come off. What is that? This isn't yours, is it? I juiced the apple through my foot, just slam it into my face. Eat it through the little holes. Tattered cloak, +1 dex, -1 charisma. I don't need charisma for anything else. It's sprawled upon an iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. It is light blue and tattered, and it was once yours. Earthguard cloak add-on. It's been ripped to shreds at the base, but you can still use it. You can pull it off. Should I wear this? You could pull it off. Yeah, let's wear it. Reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. Cloak easily slips inside. No, wear it. Wear it. Into the extra dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I love my pouch of holding. You're very lucky. You're like 1,000,000 crowns in the markets. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. Property of the state. Treat it as such. Okay. Did I put it on? I'll put it on. There you go. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's pretty mangy looking. It's not a cloak. That's just like a sash. Divine Shrine covered in apples. Runes fill your senses as you approach. Center, you see his red eye watching you over you. Yet the color's faded. The monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. This is an insult. Indeed. You're very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The sea is lost, but you are not yet lost. Let's get the apples out of here. Doesn't take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Small improvement, big in the heart. Can I pray here? To what? To Earth. There are many gods listening to our prayers, always. Remember, they might not respond so clearly. Oh, I gotta pray to Earth. Pray as you wish. Internal element that is underappreciated. Okay, we'll just kneel. Shrine's towering over me. There's some friend up this way. I feel small. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Can I prepare a spell? My list of available spells to the right, I got Cure Wounds. Yeah. There we go. Divine Scripture. Where it does not belong. Grab that. Shield of Faith. A great mountain of apples. Can I learn Shield of Faith? Did I get it already? Yeah. Memorized now. Is it in? It's in my book, but it's not prepared right now. That's okay. A vase that smells lovely. There's some incense in there. There is a corpse that probably doesn't smell so lovely. Ooh, he got an apple. He got coins. Hello? Stare at a blue rag. It's draped over the outline of someone. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. He's too still to be alive. Please, sir, wake up. Don't ignore me. Oh, he's dead. Check under the rag. We found an old, cold corpse of a human. Thinning blonde hair. Okay. Yeah, we know what DC is. Select the dice choice. You roll 20-sided die. You get higher than that number. Well, let's examine him closer. I'm not very smart. I got -1 intelligence, but I can roll 11. There is something strange here. There is no regular gentle... This is no gentle repose. No regular gentle repose, but look closely. You do not move the corpse. Her scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma. Considering his age and shape of his body, the man mostly died of a common disease or internal failure. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you'll get. Except what? There's a marking on the right leg, a circle with a cross inside of it. 300 pieces added. You recall? That's the marking of PR, potential revivification. Oh, he can be revived. Seems so. He mostly likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. He clearly did not have an RF, a revive fund, nor did he have family members with enough ready cash. Perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow. Who knows? Could cover it up once more. Can I cast Revivify on him? Potentially. Is it okay to loot him? Why not? Suffer the loss of moral integrity? He's a dead guy. He doesn't need it. It would be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for your quest. Why is he here? It's a morgue. Who was he? He built like a sarcophagus. Just a man. A dead man. All right. I'll leave the corpse alone, I guess. Okay. Oh, there is a tab that I can look at. So there's some apples in there. Let's go look at those apples. It's a pile of apples. You stare at the apples. Apples are good for you. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? I can certainly try. Tremendous challenge worthy of your attention. Be greatly beneficial. Start eating. No. You look upon this challenge with fear in your stomach. This will be your end. The first apple goes down the hatch. Going smooth so far. Maybe this will be easy. Another one. Number 2 goes well. First, then you feel something rumbling. Oh, no. Oh, number 3. A rotten core. And something hard. Yeah, that was a mistake. Your challenge of the pile will surely be rewarded. Keep going. One more. Okay. Oh, okay, one more time. Oh. I've died. Okay, it's fine. Apple overdose. Dangerous stuff. I got experience for that. Glance at the pile, realizing that you just scratched the surface of this rotten apple haven. Rotten apple juice dripping down the inside of your helmet. How are you eating these? Are you just shoving them from below? Good question. A fine way to dine. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of something light and hard hitting the ground. A small, sharp rock. This must have fallen into the pile of apples at some point. A highly esoteric object. Pick it up. As you weigh it in your hand, a tingle shoots up your arm. Esoteric. The magic of Yor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. The name of our realm, and also the name of a legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing into the Great Gate era. Yeah, we know what a wizard is. Okay. It's a shard, connected with a string. These rare shards of Yor can be consumed to unlock failed ability checks. How many checks can be only unlocked? Oh. Okay. Let's ignore the thoughts. We'll just nod to the pile here. So I got myself a shard there. I got some cash, and I got myself another apple. And my hit points right now are at 1. So I probably should... Oh, I get it. I'm a cleric. My quest, we've added in... you've made it clear one single time now. I'm a rogue, and nobody's offering for me in the coolest sneaker in Tolstad. Encountered a corpse in the Lich House. Seems fresh and ready for revivify. It'll cost a bit of money to bring him back. Almost a month's rent. Okay. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, yeah, so I'm slightly leaning rogue and apolitical. Okay, let's pick up this letter here. A very important piece of paper. A voting card. -1 intelligence. Okay. He looks indecisive. Hello? Approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He doesn't acknowledge your presence. He's unaware of you. I just stare at him. Glancing under the hood, his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What's your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. His glassy dark eyes just stare forward into nothing. Is this a zombie? I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? Sir, are you a member of the undead? He doesn't respond. Should I defeat this zombie? It's only just... I'm not allowed to be in Norvik. My home city. I got 1 hit point. Oh, it's fine. Deal with this foul creature. Characters are turn-based. During your turn, you're able to perform 1 dice action as well as cast 1 spell of my choosing, or dependent by the initiative roll. I hope I get first. That's not going to happen. Okay, fight. How are you slower than a zombie? Excellent question. A zombie just stands there. He's reacting, just taking some time. My turn. Show him no mercy. So I have a choice. I can shove him. I can keep my composure, wait and see, or I can hold a closed fist and say, "Look at this," and quickly try to trip him. I'm just gonna hit him. Just hit him. I'm gonna fail to hit him by one. Tempted to put as much power into it as you can muster. The zombie's weight and unyielding undead thickness acts like a concrete wall. He doesn't move. The zombie is hostile. His neck snaps around, withered face now facing yours. He bites on me hard, and I go down again. I gotta stop dying. Okay. Oh, I rolled a crit, so I'm back up. Okay. Zombie is off the hook. You didn't really do anything to make him mad. Undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. That does include me. Grab him. Get his arm. I don't want to... How do I cast a spell? Yeah. Okay. Did it work? I'm going to grab him now. It says I still have 1 hit point. Okay, I got him. You grab his arm. Your thick gloved hands wrap around his frail wrists to keep him stable. He's not getting away now. This ends now. Again, the zombie snaps its mouth at you. Where's my... Didn't I just heal myself? I heal the zombie. He lashes on hard. Your final chance. Don't falter. Finish this with a sucker punch. I can't do it. Charisma thing. Sucker punch. I got him grabbed. Advantage. Oh, a crit! Whoop, bam! Knock him out. Yes. Yes. Catching your breath, you stare at the now unmoving creature. Justice dispensed. Now, Ludum, get that fancy tooth. Yeah. You're not moving. Give me that tooth. What is that? +1 wisdom. Can I put it on me for wisdom? How am I feeling here? Cleric. Oh, I'm at 8. Okay, so I don't know why I was sort of 1 for a second there. I'm at 8 hit points. I'm good. Quick, eat the apples before they rot. Some look okay-ish. Good. Could use more apples. Imported goods. Receivers marked HWPT. Empty box. Stale treat in a pouch. That is a biscuit. Whatever. It's like a croissant. A circle croissant. Not a crescent croissant. It's a whole, whatever. A crate full of sand. Touch the sand. My gloved hand trails across the surface. The sand shifts slightly at your touch. That's a tongue twister. Is it growing? Underlying choices are more risky, but might offer more reward. Go deeper! Dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. This one does not. You feel a tug. A grip. Finally, a pull. Wait, Your shoulder's almost pulled out of its socket. You manage to keep it from engulfing most of your arm, but in the process, the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. Your face is now sinking. A sizzling groan fills your ears. Fight it. Grab the rim of the crate, both hands. But as you put your entire adrenaline-filled arms to work, you feel energy being sapped from your veins. You're being sucked out of your skin. As you keep pushing, you realize you could get out of this point. However, you'd have to leave the helm behind. No, my helmet stays on. Strength without losing my helmet. Yeah. Yeah. Grab the rim of the crate, both hands. Hazy noise of a head, no longer filled with so much blood, screams in your ears. I will not die in this crate. Feeling the pure fires of adrenaline, your muscles creak and your bones crack. It pays off. Within seconds, the rock-hard grip on the sand loosens. And it drops entirely. Swing your head back, filling your lungs with air, and a trail of sand follows you. Ugh. Within an instant, the sand snaps back into the crates, not a single grain dropping onto the floor. You stumble back. Glancing over the crate, you see its content now lies still, like nothing happens. You should put on the lid, make sure this doesn't happen to someone else. Get the sand out of my ears. Ooh, helps a lot. Put the lid back on. Place it gently on top. Your job here is done. I've done a service to my community. I sure have. Ooh. Broken blade, I'll take it. My hit points, I'm at 9. 9 hit points. I do have 1 exhaustion, so I do need a rest. Maybe should I go rest at that spot again? Maybe I should, before I leave. Before I leave this place. Okay, fine. What's that apple? This one looks good. Okay. Prepare my spells. I'm going to prepare both of these now. And then I want to... I can't rest here? Why can't I heal here? I usually grant divine interventions for minor injuries. You can heal here, but only if you have pray hard enough. Ooh. I'm +5. Oh, I'm smart. I'm very wise. No. No, I got healed. Some things I missed. The words I learned at the towers. Can I pray? Again. And tranquility. Let's think about this tea shop. Tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. The goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That's it. Okay, and then the election. The first election, vote won't matter. My vote won't matter. My vote will be the most... My vote won't matter. My vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you what they will vote for, and you might find your voice along the way. My class? Identity is not easy. It's everything from faction to home life to the streets. And what you choose might be the first step. Can I return here? Always. Okay. Okay. I'll go find a bed somewhere else. We can go that way or that way. Let's go... Do we want to go further down? To the city below. Where's this one go? Can't get through here. Well, then figure it out. So both those spells are ready now. I can put a sword in my hand. On my hilt. On my hip, I should say. Okay, let's go out. Complete the major quest unlocks a feat. 4 feet activated at a time. You can, like, click or use WASD. Take a step forward, you touch a thin cord. Something soft latches itself around your ankle. A contraption is now in motion. A snake or something? Huh? I can try to avoid the trap. I'm not going to do very well here. Trap. Tightens around your boots. With a violent tug, you're forced to the ground, hitting the back of your head on the steps. Before you can even react, your entire body's been dragged over the edge. Flail and scream. You're flailing, but not far. Painful snap, your descent is stopped, and now you're simply left hanging. No, I can pull myself up. I'm strong. Yeah! Success. You feel the numbness spread as you heave upwards, one gloved hand grabbing the rope, then another. Through sheer power, you pull your entire body weight upwards, climbing higher and higher until you roll over the edge. Fingers dart around the ankle, desperate to remove the last rope. You rip it off, toss it to the side. Free, safe, alive. Laugh like a madman. Your laughter rings out of the empty chasm below. Take a deep breath. Air fills your lungs. You are alive. What is this? You look up at the pillar. Relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon this pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all Norvikians, for all of Earthfolk. It was here before Earth, and will always be here after you. Remaining till the end. A gate to another time. How many do exist? 8 of these pillars exist. This is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. Okay. Move on. Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you could probably crack the secret of this pillar. Learn how it works, master it, gain ultimate power, and so on. As you do, feel the air around the air itself tingle. Power. He's speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Yeah. Place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king or people? The thoughts stir in you a deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I feel it. Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You find the will to listen, to bear the burden of that solemn voice. Close my eyes and pray. Silently mumbling to the same words, as always, to your God, to your people, and this great city. It fades. The voices grow, but not in size, in number. Some of them join you in prayer. Some dismiss it. Some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them, you see one face turn to look at you. At first, you believe it to be him. You understand, as a man who appears to be both younger and older, gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have seeing the return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go again and again. Again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip. Vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here, it screams. Go down, further down. Understand plainly there is more to this pillar than you need to... There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below. Okay. I will go further down. What's this? A shard. Another one of those. Yeah, another one of those. Well, he says go down, so I'm going to go down. Hello, rat. One white rat. I got myself a rat. Acts shyly, but approaches you nonetheless. It doesn't look like it doesn't really want to get grabbed by you, but it also doesn't fight it. Instead, it just follows along, some sort of not very happy with the situation, but what can you do? Does he show up on my body somewhere? He hurts my charisma. Maybe we don't want him around. I was hoping he would, show up on me. Okay. Look, he says go down further. I'm going down. What is that? Glowing mushrooms. Tasty glowing mushrooms. What is that? Oh, it's a long way down. The abyss will swallow your soul. Oh. Okay, well, we won't go down then. How are we looking over here? Looking good. My charisma's real bad. I'm gonna get that rat off of me. Although I kind of like him. He can just sit in my pockets. These are 3 hit points each. 5 hit points for that one. Nice. Okay, well, we got this way. We've got that way. My wisdom told me this is a door. Something unusual about the section of wall. An ornate skull in it. This is a doorway. Run your hand along the surface. Glove fingers trace the stone. Smooth, cold, ordinary. But wait. One section feels different. A tile distinct from the others. Press it. You push. A soft click. The wall shudders. It slides open. Revealing a dark passage beyond. Cold air rushes out, the smell of old stone and dust. Something else. Death. You need his weapon, not his manhood. That won't be needed in this dead, bony place. Okay. No, I don't know. I can't rest. I don't know how to rest. I'm assuming I need a rest place. A rat, barely moving almost amongst the skulls. Oh, another rat. Come here, rat. I'm going to have a whole collection of rats. Thousands of dead. A literal pile of skulls. Thousands, each a life taken by war, suffering, or time itself. You will join them soon. So many bodies. This was the first of the containment crypts. Area designated as confined for the bodies to avoid the risk of undeath. first crypt, built for himself by himself. These bones belong to curse victims, claimed by the Curselands horrors. Destined to rise as undead hordes, Earth sent many expeditions to the east, each in an attempt to reclaim the spirits, literal bones of those who were left behind. Entire ships were loaded with many of these bodies. Many bodies brought ashore to Norvik, put in these crypts. Earth did his duty, doing his best to cleanse the world and free the spirits of his fallen people. Indeed. And as you can see, it was a success. The bones don't move. They're not held in crazed vitriol of negative and necromantic energy. And they're at rest, even in this horrid state. I'll bow my head to the dead. I get my new rat friend. Another playthrough. This isn't a door at all. Oh, really? A horrid noise in the dark, moving, a mess of rusty iron and clattering bones, moving towards you. It calls to you. Roll initiative. Can I beat the undead this time? Nope. Nope. Incoming undead. It's set on killing you. Taking stilted steps towards you, the skeleton raises its sword hand. Blade comes down, striking at you in the shoulder. 5 hit points. Ouch. Shriek emanates from my skull. From the skull. You must defend yourself. Smite this foul abomination. Bones are outside of the body. They must return. I can punch it. I can dodge it. I can give him a hug. Would hugging help in any way? Can I just tell it to stop? I feel like maybe I should shield of faith myself. Yeah. Okay. And then we're just going to punch the guy. Yeah, we just punched the guy. Well, biff. Line up a perfect strike. The fist connects with the thing's skull, cutting off its horrid shriek. Impact sends the skull flying off as the rest of the collapses onto the crypt floor. Oh. The bones spill to the ground in a pile of dust and metal scrap. No other threats. The skeleton must have been the only guardian. Good battle. Performed your duty. The crypt has been cleansed. I almost died. The bang from somewhere far away echoes down the hallway. A shiver down your spine. Then the chamber grows silent once more. A scent of death still lingers. We'll kneel to the bones. What kind of loot can we get? He was a great warrior. I've honored him with one final fight. We're going to loot the corpse. We're not a rogue. But he doesn't need it anymore. That helmet. Ooh, that is kind of nice. Can I wear that? Can I pop mine off and put this one on? +1 intelligence, +1 con, -2 charisma. My charisma's so bad. I can do it. Okay. I don't know why I want these rats with minuses. Ooh. A mace? I'll take a mace. What kind of cleric would it be without a mace? Oh, is that a plus? Did I pick it up? Pick it up. -2 strength. I don't want that. It's cold. Colder than iron permits. Metal feels wrong. As your glove hand wraps around the handle, a chill runs up your arm. Oh, it's cursed. Something else. A presence. Wait. Nothing. Just the empty crypt says my mace of terror. But you saw something. In the corner of your eye. Just look at the mace again. You look down at the mace. It's ornate, well crafted. Yet that your body seems to fail when you hold it. Something's very, very wrong with it. Well, it's cursed. Did I just get cursed? No, it's... There, again. The figure. In the periphery. Watching. Nothing. Gone. But you know it was there. You felt it. You moved to secure it on your back, my mace. The present fades, slightly. It's still there, but weaker. You find this lovely weapon ready to take down the city's foulness, and you simply cannot wield it. Horror, like some unfleshy ghast, came to haunt you. It's too great. Keep it sealed. Keep it close. Okay. -2 strength is no good for me. I need my strength. Mace of Terror, yeah. Tomb of a fighter, empty inside, except... Loot. Bone dust. Lots of cash. What's bone dust do? Cover 2nd level spell slots. Oh, this is the end, isn't it? Of this little area? What's that thing? This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god Earth. To see it in such state, I shake in anger. It's terrible, but this place is still holy, consecrated. Despite this, horrors still walk these grimy tiles. His traces still linger here, as it should. Crypt of an Archer. I came in this way. No, I came in this way. Oh, I need a key there. I didn't see anything else. I'm stuck. I can't get back in. There we go. There we go. Oh, am I finally outside? Hello. Moongore, Guardian. That is not English. Halt, human. Hairy beast towering over you, his face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Don't pass further. This is a bugbear. Most common in the West, living in rough lands between Fordnip and the VK. This woman does not hold power over you. Don't let her stand in your way. Who that's? Hey, Cody, Mick. Thanks for the subs. You some sort of dungeon master? She scoffs. Yes, now back off before I smash your face in. I, Moongore of the Rigid, and the HWBT demands it. Bugbear places a hand on its weapon. A Morningstar, beware. Wait, which one has the ball and chain? Which one has the ball on a stick? It's like I think every D&D party has had that discussion. Which one's the chain one? Which one's the stick one? She will not use it. I can flirt with her. I'm the least charismatic one out there. I killed a skeleton in the crypts. You did? Well, she looks you up and down. I'm impressed. Less for us to worry about. Yes. Impressed enough to let me pass? No. You sure you can't let me pass? Yes. I try to flirt with her, but my charisma is... I ain't flirt with nobody. Who do you serve? I work for the Halfways. I serve Lady Sageleaf. So I need to ask her permission if I want to pass? Yes, if she gives you permission, I will let you pass, but I don't think... Are you a cleric? I am the cleric. Yes. I heard a cleric was sent because of the explosion. Why are you down here? The dragon is waiting. I don't follow orders, even if it's from a dragon. Not a dragon, the dragon. She'll eat you whole if you don't hurry there, right now. Head up the stairs. The apple tunnel is usually locked, so you'll have to leave the Lich House by going all the way up. Apple tunnel. Silence. Head up the stairs, okay? After that, you head south. Going across the grass, there should be a goblin standing guard. Right at the garden entrance, talk to him. Are you able to follow these instructions? Yes. Then go. Okay, bye. Alright, fine. If I was a sneaky guy, maybe I can get past her. Door is shut. Not open. The OWD. OWD? The one and only one-way door. Keep popping up all places of Norvik. Sometimes upstairs, too. That's rare. Need to find the other side in order to open it? Yes. Okay. Okay, we gotta go... Wait, we started upstairs, didn't we? Oh, maybe we could have gone upstairs and we went downstairs instead. take some more mushrooms. I'll take some of those. I'll take some of those. Up we go. Oh, wait. I've been here before. Oh, there's stairs. Ha ha! Were those there the whole time? I don't think they were. Mushrooms? Good morning, cleric. Hello. Don't mind me. Hi. This is Viskin, the local mortician. Hellman sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. Top paper, you'll see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol in a lot of official documents in the city. That's the Great Perch of Norvik. Like sea creature found along the River Torna. Okay. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death, this is Death. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. His eyes say something else. This person emanates an immense power, foul, perhaps more accurately. It's simply there, immovable, eternal, beware. You love him. With my failed charisma. I love you. I'm sorry. He lifts his head, giving you a stale expression. He's not a man you should show compassion. Don't show brotherly love to this creature. Kneel and declare my allegiance. Just stare at him. He smooths out his robe. Very well. Turns to his work. Did you save my life? Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Eyes of the working men do not deceive. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. They caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. How'd I end up in a river? Not a river, the river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstead. I would never fall. Must be an assassination attempt. How awful. Okay, thanks. I have the questions. Do you know? 32 wisdom. To figure out what's wrong with him. I roll 20. There's a zombie in the basement. How quaint. Why is it there? We're closely connected to the city below. I did simply wander where they please. As they please. I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. Good crowns for protection. Well, I defeated the zombie. So, no need to worry. You? Well done, cleric. He's angry. I sensed anger in him. Well done, cleric. What would we ever do without you? That's a risky one, is underlined. You don't seem very alarmed about this. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. Gives you a rare smile and turns to the kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost? Yes, master. It kept moving apples down there. Oh, the apples. Fascinating behavior. Doesn't appear very fascinated. All right, well, good. I'm glad we had that cleared up. I have other questions. I'll be going now. Before you do, make sure you collect all your belongings. Gives you an inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. Okay, got it. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Okay. Got it. Okay. I was at the bank today, and I just started shouting about how this bank has the worst customer service. This guy next to me, he says, "Sir, this is a river." I said, I know. I was just fishing for attention. Yor left his mark on this across the bands. Today was a universal sign of magic. The red eye of Earth. Take a look at that box. Unlock chest full of strange rocks. Yeah, I'll take some rocks. Ooh. Hey, a little Ost. Can I trifle with you? I can steal your crossbow. Pickpocket with 15 decks. No thanks. I'll talk with him though. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with a cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Even the small blade can fell a giant. Watch out for this one. I should say you behave. You don't tell me what to do. I did just now. A dominating force. Fair enough. You're adorable. He glares at me. Complete and utter annihilation. The aura of a conqueror, a killer. Your soul shudders. Your comment has begun the breaking process. Soon you'll be the alpha. I glare back. Your eyes meet each other, still, ever vigilant. I keep glaring. He doesn't move. I glare some more. Yep. You're staring at each other. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare, glare. You're looking at the kobold's yellow eyes. Stare in an angry or fierce way. Looking hard. Lean in close to the kobold's stern face. An intimidation factor is insane. Oh, I failed my charisma check. He meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I'm not getting any more out of this. He's not glaring at you. This is just his default expression. Default expression of death. Okay. There's a lot of things over here. I guess we should grab all our stuff. What's this? What is it? -3 intelligence. Ruined prayer book. Pages are, while not completely dry, they've been completely drenched. Only a few pages of these soggy, brackenish papyrus pages are readable. Appear to contain some sort of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing. This is your prayer book. So many hours. Wasted. You have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. It'll cost a fortune. The chant book is able to sustain humidity. Underwater excursions. Okay. Yep. Okay. Take the book. What are you? A tray of incense. I'll take some of that. What else we got? We got another book here. A thick tome. Flip it open. Find handwritten letters. Symbols appear to be readable. You don't understand the language. I failed my check. Author's name appears to be Calum de Minorii. Can I try to read it? No. Get my hand on comprehend languages. Find a spell scroll. Okay. Here's another book. Manual for Esoteric Geometry. You know this already. Incense, more books. Too much reading. Many books. Some of them are classics. No. No need to read books. Okay, so there's also a dead fellow over here. My fate one day. I'm not a rogue. Empty pot. Find this pot to be empty. Most contain strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. Recently emptied, you can still see the remnants of dust at the bottom. There is fear. You must grow sturdier. I'm scared of a pot. So grab my things. I guess the things was just that book. So I'm going to leave here. Head on out of here. The smell of salt. Viscon's Lich House. And dentistry is scratched out. Something's inside. More incense. Men at work beneath Asgul's green banner. Who are you? This is Alphaz. On the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. A banner of Asgal, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. Appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oh, I'm good at staring contests. Oi, Mr. Cityman! Calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already. We're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a grin. This dwarf gets extreme pleasure from telling you to go away. That's no way to greet the cleric of Norvik. Oh, that's so. Guessing I'm supposed to grovel. It'd be nice. A little further into being a cleric. Aye. The dwarf glares at you. No, I don't see why I would. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. I said that because he had to defend himself quite a lot lately. I mean, that must mean he's doing something highly illegal. Stop him. Nothing illegal, huh? Well, I have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. A half-truth. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarfs spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here be Alphaz of Bon Emvers, a foreman in the Asgalist movement of Norvik. Asgalists are the workers who built the city. They want to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society, where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined, a true speaker for Asgal. A celebrity, huh? Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf a stink eye. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. He grins. Just want to make that clear. All right. I'm just here to find a goblin. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that orc. Who are you? Edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting in one of the many loosened stone blocks. She's waiting for something or someone. She hides it well, but the orc is stressed. Mm-hmm. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile, tusks gleaming. I spot a merchant's mark on her jacket. She's part of the Free Striders. People in the east have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly creeped into the city. Time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Okay, what's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vyra is my name, and I'm second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Make sure you know you're a cleric. Take her hand. She would love that. I'll grab her hand. Reach forward and take her hand in yours. She's clearly a bit confused. She didn't expect this. It becomes a sort of an awkward handshake. You realize her hand is a fair bit larger than yours. She could easily match your tremendous force. You know, kiss it, says my charisma. Yeah, kiss her hand. You lean in and attempt to bonk the front of your helmet against the top of her hand. She pulls it back with a laugh. She says, "Perhaps a name is in order first, human." She appears mildly entertained by your strange behavior, but maybe she would enjoy more of it. Names and labels aren't important. No, I'll be proud of myself. I'm the cleric. Apologies. Not Earthguard. Cleric. I assumed the term was interchangeable. I'm more cleric. I suppose you're not all at all. You're not all, she says, waving towards your outfit, esoterically attuned. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Suits another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. What's the deal with the dwarves? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. In short, they're holding an unlawful assembly, and they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says, and winks at me. I'll go speak with the dwarves. Good luck. I'd like to know more about you. Little old me, I'm an open book. You are a strong and physically imposing woman. She covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. Mm-hmm. She's trying not to laugh. Do it. Climb that mountain. Tell her she has nice tusks. You got real nice tusks. Thank you. How nice of you to notice. She's trying not to laugh. Heart racing, but leg standing. You get another shot. Warning, this could end badly. I got it. I'm only a -4 charisma. I got it. Oh, I did it. Your mind races as you feel something within you. Within reach out towards the orc lady. For a moment, you see yourself through her eyes. Suddenly, you realize how awkward you're being, but also how you can save the situation entirely. Is this it? The forbidden art? Too powerful for any one man to wield? Is this the power of empathy? Oh, use empathy. Right, this orc, she likes a straightforward attitude. Just ask her in a confident tone. You, me, dinner. The orc chuckles. I'm curious to see what's underneath that helmet of yours. All right, human, but after the election. I'm quite busy till then. All right. All right. All right. Anything else you wanted? No, I'm done. Talking about myself all the time. What about you? I'm your savior. Oh, such a knight. That's right. I'm here on important business. Fascinating. Maybe I can be a service for your business. Well, what about this tea shop? The one that blew up, she says? Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Well, people tell me it was quite the explosion. Were you in the area? Oh, I was on North Wall. She looks inland. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, cleric? The magistrate says it was an accident. I believe it was an accident. I don't know. Maybe it was the tea leaves. The leaves? Maybe they caught on fire. They're so dry, and leaves. Interesting theory. I yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. That would be wonderful in a war. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? She's a free starter, so why run? Stand against her. She has no right. Yes, I am. Really now? Yes. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you? Perhaps it was a secret. Should we have stoically avoided the question better? It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess. If they sent a cleric to look into it. What have you heard? It blew up. Fireplace incident. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Because of the election, of course. Tulsad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win a terribly important election. Some might see it as corruption. I'd classify more as simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. I keep hearing this esoteric word. It means her eyes wander for a while. It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens, whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. So, something you explain rationally, then that would be esoteric. I assume you, of all people, would know what it is, considering spellcasting. All right. If there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trading Company can do, let me know. She's usually down there at the HQ. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. She wants you for your government position. Nothing else. Okay. I nod. I gotta go find that goblin. Let's go over here. What was that? Should I go rummage through the trash? I have a map, don't I? So we're over there. We need to get where we need to get to. I gotta locate it and gain entry. Women, they're everywhere. Done. 300 pieces to revivify that guy. Declare myself cleric of Norvik 3 times. Grand title, suitable for a true human cleric like yourself. So 3 cleric, 1 rogue. How do I survive my plunge into the river? Good question. Okay, well, let's... There's that pillar. Let's search the trash. Snacks. Do not... You're eating from the trash. It suits you. It's not trash. It was hovering above the top. On a little doily. Was it in the trash? It was above the rim. It was trash adjacent. You weren't just diving in with your entire arm into the trash bin. It was hovering like an angel. I enjoy my treat. Who's that kid? Arn. Kiosk kid. Maybe the kiosk kid knows things.
Huh?
Kiosk kid. Hello, sir. What'd you call me? Your time's for you got questions? Tea shop questions. Okay. Not much traffic lately, so sure. Boss shows up, you gotta buy something. What do you know about the tea shop? Exploded. Well, yeah. I was here, you know, saw it with my own eyes. Look over across... Oh, tea shop across the street. I heard it, too. Definitely heard it. Walk me through it. Okay. I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down. I remember the bike rack was full. Water lane workers mostly commute on the new bridge and flotilla, but the halfway bridge doesn't see a fair share of bikers every day and night. By noon, it was pretty dead, which is great. Less work for me. Go on. I hid in the back, thought it was, attack. It's implying a political motivation. You see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. Goblin was arguing with a human by the temple, just some mild shouting about some business thing. Always pretty dead around here. Anything else? Sure, I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop, former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days. It's not weird to see him walking about all day. Chatty fellow, buys a lot of newspapers. Where was he going? I don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon. Before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred? That kid clicks his tongue. When you put it like that. Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs. Guessing he headed for a water lane like everyone does. Anyone else go in? Just Mr. Drummer. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day. Well, until the explosion. No one else entered all morning? Not a soul. Or forenoon, really. I see. Did you see him go in? Actually, no. Never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. Did he act strange when he left? Just in a hurry, maybe saw him shuffle towards the stairs and circle square, probably head down to Water Lane. Why there? Only place to go, either that or the Goblin Garden, or the city below. At the Dwarven Citadel. Now a Goblin Sanctuary. I don't think he's a city below kind of type of bird. And you're sure you saw him? Absolutely. Okay. Pretty shocking stuff. He's just a kid. Shouldn't have to deal with such terrible things. What else can you tell me about him? He's a customer. He's nice enough for bird folk. I heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot. And he's got connections with all sorts of folk. Politically. Asgulls use the tea shop a lot. I got some buddies involved in that scene. Okay. Was it loud? Super loud. What about a fire? I felt the heat even from way over here. It was like He gestures a large sphere for me. Really weird fire. Then he mutters, shrinking the size of his imagined sphere. Gone in an instant. Weird fire? Yeah, it was like... Look, it's going to sound really weird. I like weird. It was blue. Only for a split second. When I looked again, the whole building was on fire, but it was looking normal-looking fire. Maybe I just imagined it. Did it speak to you? He stares at you. Like a conversation? Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know what that would be like. Okay. I'll, how to tame a dame for 20 crowns. Okay, thanks. Hold on, yeah. Can I ask you a favor? Yeah. There's, I've heard there's trouble down on Water Lane tonight. Please go make sure that nothing happens. Okay. Why do you care? Just do it. Alright. Alright. I got a magazine to read. Plus 2 strength, -2 charisma. Oh, yeah, put that in my pocket. Where's this go? There? I'm at 1 charisma now. Maybe I should put something in that. The tea shop's like over here somewhere? Oh, yeah. Okay, where's this goblin I'm supposed to be looking for? Tea shop. It's scorch marks and cracked masonry. You approach a doorway. Several planks blocking the passage. I'll take a peek inside. Rip them aside! I also see a paper on it that says, no trespassing. I don't think does that include me? I don't think so. As you touch the planks, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It's sealed. Move your hand, the faint aura of shimmers in a dark, translucent blue and then fades away. Standing near the door makes it clear there's a locking spell cast on it. I'm here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken to their chieftain. I should do that first. Can I look around the planks? Still shadows beyond. Wooden beams. It's covered in soot. Scorched mess. Okay. I gotta find these goblins. I don't know where they're at. Oh, look. Pikes. Who are you? Yerba. Dwarven girl gazes around the halfway bridge before eyes land on you. She says nothing for a while, just staring at you. No real reaction on her face. Hi, I'm with the cleric. Growing pull towards being a cleric. You're worrying her. Your presence alone. I'm waiting for a friend, but she hasn't shown up yet. I don't know where Goblin Garden is. I gotta find it. No, yeah. A damsel in an arguable state of distress. I'm getting worried. I can help with that. Okay. Fidgets with her hands and clears her throat. She has glasses. She wears green coat. She's human. Not much taller than me. Supposed to meet up here, but she hasn't shown up yet. I'll go look for her. Thanks. I'm a bit lost. I'll look for your friend with glasses. Okay. What was that? Halfway bridge. Okay. I'm gonna find my way over to the goblin place, wherever that may be. That's south. Sitting at southernmost tip of Tulstad. Like down here? I don't think so. I think with a bridge. I'm not sure where that is. But this chieftain's supposed to be hanging out here somewhere. Why does he keep doing that? What is that? Not a blue goblin, is he? Merman sits by the sea. Cleric, he says, without acknowledging you further. He's shocked he doesn't show it, but he is. Our presence here is shocking to him. I am the cleric. What are you doing? Opens his mouth and takes a deep breath. Fishing. Doesn't take his dark blue eyes off the city horizon. Why are you disturbing me? I need, information. It's expensive, cleric. What's it do with a pair of deep eyes? Thalasus is my call. You stand in my garden. This all yours? Yes. I would appreciate the city visiting my property without a heads up. Seems like a public walkway to me. It's not. Well, while you're just standing there, keep an eye on the second pole. I'd like to ask you some questions. Fine. Well, tell me about the tea shop. It burned up. Well, I know that part. He mutters to you. You need to find out what happens if it's an esoteric error with a fireplace. If there happens to be more units in the area, I could be affected. I'll personally hold Magistrate Darrow responsible if it does. I'm sure he cares a lot about you. You better. Do your job. We both agree. You must figure out what happened, cleric. Make sure it doesn't happen again. See, it's pretty complicated. What are you voting for in the election? Free Striders. Thanks for sharing this deep part of your with... Yeah, whatever. Turns back. Keeps on fishing. Do you have personal questions? No. Okay. What's over here? Drunk Sphinx. Open at... oh, my face is in the way of the clock. I'll put myself over here. Not that I don't think it matters too much, but just so you can see. Maybe she knows. I'll go walk over here. There's an imp. Pencil wing. Further sees it's a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. He's just a little guy with wings reading his little newspaper. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. An evil creature, beware. Staring at the piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. Hey, little guy, why aren't you on my shoulder? He puts down the paper. Paper is actually torn up page from a magazine. I never heard that before. You're so original. Wait, he says, leaning in and get a good look at you. Earthguard, a cleric. What the hell's you doing here? Presence is uncommon. I'm on a mission from God. Very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. The place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok. We need some order in this place. If you need any legal advice, just let me know. Gives you a smirk. Just be aware of the fact that he is literally a devil. Hear about the tea shop? Of course. Pretty hard to miss it. What's your take? It blew up. Why do you think it blew up? Honestly, haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this from me, but little fellow's helping you out of his self-interest, surely. Be careful. The scorch marks look like those from a fireball. Not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiends. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that this is all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time the city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge. Let's root out the corruption. Cleanse the city. I'm getting good rolls there. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend, elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments from Cargamish every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slip through. Who knows? A fiend, huh? Don't look at me like that. Worst thing I can do is turn into a bat. A normally handsome bat, of course. He's just having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Do you know where he's at? Ah, goblin garden ahead. I can feel. Oh, look, there's a goblin. You goblin. No, you're not the goblin, huh? Can I pet the cat? It's probably a person. I spot a black cat. Calm as he doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. A proud beast. Who might you be? He lifts his head. His dark eyes squint for you for a second, sniffs in the air, and then ignores you once again. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magical, magnificent creature, you need to have speak with animals. I pet the cat. Reach towards the cat's head, it meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. Glorious. Good pet. Know about the tea shop? He doesn't turn to look at you. Alright. Our Lady's apartments. Hello, Fields. How's it going? Unreadable. Maybe you go down. There's a guy laying down on the ground there. Is this my goblin? Get my 300 gold. Ah. Snell, are you the one? You look right. Well, I want to trifle with you. Oh, 7 decks. I could steal his notepad. No thanks, I will try not to do that. Let's talk with him. Found a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. Behind him, a vast view of the mouth of River Torna. Little weasel. Let me guess, you're the cleric. The cleric, yes. Ah, yes, I'm the cleric. He nods. You are now a cleric. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. Must be his chieftain, matriarch of the tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation and exchange. Hello, goblin. Nope. Snell gestures you for you to get up. Stop. No squatting. That's not how you do it. I just look down on you? Yes, you look down on me. Okay, I'll stop squatting. Thank you. To do a traditional goblin salute. Raise your arms in the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. He's being charmed, of course. Cleric, what are you doing? Goblin is clearly confused. Explain it to him. Don't you understand? I'm respecting your culture, goblin. He doesn't respond, nor does he raise his own arms. He simply stares at you. Please, cleric, stop it. Oh, I took damage. Ow. I got 1 hit point. Feel great shame. He clears his throat. I need to heal myself. He clearly is nervous due to being around your enormous masculine aura. I think I took cringe damage, yeah. Head down to the garden throne, but he waves his claw towards you. What's all this? You look like a... He's making a playful jab. Don't worry about it. Everyone has an opinion. Aren't you concerned, goblin? Guess you holy boys are always a bunch of righteous jerks. Goblin is sour about your manly stand. Dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting. Trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. Is she spooky? Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. And she'll scorch your corpse to dust. She'll mess you up. Okay. Alright. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb trees. Stay away from the edges. And he grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, cleric. He scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. He's nervous, and that makes you nervous. You look out over the river. The old cold Ascani winds through the cracks of my helmet. Earth be blessed. He's always with you. Down the stairs. There she is. Beware her illusion. The dragon herself. Lady Sageleaf. Approach the throne, sprites flutter her. They're glowing, illuminating the trunk of this great tree, its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. Her eyes follow you with intensity, remind you of a certain pale man. This is the dragon. Yeah, I can see her. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her shrill voice echoes through that chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. Tell me, human. You should run. No, wait, you can't. But you should. I failed my dexterity check. Why am I sitting here waiting? My masters are idiots, but I'm here now, don't worry. Her frown quickly turns into a grin. Since we're on the same page, then. Her expression, she is appeased for now. You can sense the dread in the air fade, yet hers is a frightful presence. You need to stand. Don't let her impact your stature. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Oh, try not to become frightened. Come on, you can do it. No, fumble! Oh, wait. Reroll thing. Can I reroll? I have a reroll thing. I don't know, maybe I can't do it. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Turn and run. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling under the intense stress as you turn and run and let out a high-pitched scream. Whatever reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you're not around to see or hear it. I got such a good con, and I rolled an 8. I rolled a 1. All I had to do was roll an 8. You ran for quite a while. Your mind calms itself. You're sitting inside of an empty barrel. Does not appear very manly to hide like this, but who knows? Maybe it's a very masculine barrel. How did I get here? Fear. It goes a long way sometimes. I hid in a barrel? The dragon chased you. Maybe. As you do, you realize the barrel is one but of many located in a tunnel you've never seen before. Barry, I see him, cleric. Cleric? Cleric, you've now wasted another precious hour. Don't run away again. She's containing her rage. You see Snell panting next to the throne. He's been running around for nearly an hour looking for you. Goblin is dedicated, you give him that. Give Snell a thumbs up. Well done, buddy. He opens his mouth, gives a resigned thank you. Lady, however, gives you an angry gaze. Could have gone faster. He lowers his head in silence. You can see his legs trembling. You're not the only one afraid. Or no, you can see it in his expression. This is not fear. This is something else. Let us continue. The dragon leans in her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It's vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road? My road? She roars and you stand your ground. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word. He alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. She appears to have been stewing over this annoyance for some time. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Where's your jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. Well, why does he say that? Because he's a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. It's horrific slander. Where's this tea shop? I've been there. It was rented out in the corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. And it's part of our core foundation in this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head, lady. People have been handling that crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up even. Suddenly it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. I'm just here to do my job, lady. Good. Her sharp glare stabs you. And we're in agreement, and at the very least. Don't get me started on how the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons toward the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf? He turns to you. Magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. How can know that? You want to check it out yourselves? Of course. Lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face. He's embarrassed. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? One in the chaos was a certain Frank, son of Frank. Said to have walked away with some lesser burns. Prefix used by Earthfolk. Human, most likely. Honorable to name a son after the father. He's apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts, one person said. He looked like one of them dungeoneers, you hear. A real adventuring man. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Dungeon or Water Lane? Sounds like trouble. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, he says, considering the state of the building. Down to Water Lane? Seems like he was heading down in that direction, though down could mean a number of things. Yellow outfit? Reedsian fashion. Why was he there? We don't know. Where is he now? We don't know. Do you know anything? He doesn't respond. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else. We don't know. What's a dungeoneer? It could be smart to check out the city below just in case. Frank, son of Frank. Yeah. That's a fake name. Mm-hmm. Anything else? Gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof. Lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Corruption, madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics. Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. Justice. Yes. I will bring justice to Norvik. That's my job. That's what I'm here for. She clears her throat loudly. She demands respect. She gets it. I declare a joint venture. Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Clerk shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek harm the peace. No creature foul or fair shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks up at her in awe. She is theirs to serve. The dragon has spoken. I nod solemnly. Looks at you with a grim expression. The goblin is worried. Her hope is that you step it up and take on this investigation properly. Her fear is that you will screw it up legendarily. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes. You are the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. Represent the tribe in this venture. A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tulstad. Expression of that of shock. He didn't expect this. Do not disappoint me, Snell. Appears you've received a party member on my divine mission. Said it had to be a goblin. I always wanted a goblin of my own. Yes, Lady Sageleaf. Your will be done. That's how you get dead. Evil forces at work will be vanquished. Huzzah! Mishka Sageleaf looks at you the way one observes kitchen mold. This guy, he's the one? Just keep him in line. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snow has joined a companion. As a companion. I can speak to him if I need to. Help find my way across Tulstad. And much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here. I was already there, but it was shut. Yeah, by an esoteric decree. You gotta ask for your coin lord for the passphrase, unfortunately. How do I get in there? Talk to your boss, Darrow. Okay. We still look at that witness? Frank, dressed in yellow. Below on Water Lane or down in the city below? Okay. Alright, let's go. Things I can look at in here, but I'm not gonna go snooping. Let's get. I got a mission to do. Let's do it. Also, what is the city below? Is this the city below? Sure seems below. Let's go talk to my boss first, I guess. Figure out how to get there. There's a pillar crossing. Oh, back to the drunk sphinx. Okay. Goblin garden. There's the pillar. Who's this fella? Girl looks across the chasm. She knows to look at you. Clear my throat. She slowly turns her head towards you. What? Why are you loitering here? I'm not doing this. Go away. How rude of her. She makes you mad. Tell her she's stupid. You're stupid. What? You're stupid. She's got you there. What do you know about this tea shop, mysterious woman? Rolls her eyes. Exploded. Lies! Flinches from your outbursts. I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. Don't have anything to say. I got some personal questions. What are you voting for in the election? Don't care for it. Democracy? I don't. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't tell you if I did. I'm voting for the Free Traders. I don't care. Okay. Oh, that gave me actually a vote in the free. Okay. I was just seeing what happened. Seen on the Pillar Road at the time of the explosion. Walk downstairs afterwards. We're going to go find Frank, son of Frank. And the owner of the tea shop. Where's this go? Oh, Waterlane View. Okay. Let's go there. Yeah, humor's great. Very D&D campaign, you know? At least realistic D&D campaign. There's a man in yellow right there. Ooh. I can't talk to this guy. The man in yellow. Hello, Griffin. Magical beasts can sometimes be understood can understand basic common. You can try speaking to it. If I want to get past, if I get there, I get past this guy. I can wake him up, gently understanding and empathy. Try to pet the beast. Let's not worry about it just yet until we know we need to go in there. Shut for the day. Can't click on that one. We're just running around the place here. This is Snurry. Sleeping halfling. Good afternoon, citizen. His gaze focuses on me. What? Terrible, terrible pain. Oh, he mutters and rubs his face. Wrinkles fold over one another like waves of a storied sea. Are you... Looks at you with his weird expression. He rubs his nose and sniffs twice. Are you here for the invoice? What? The invoice? Should I have an invoice? No. 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 Oh. Hold on. I've already paid that invoice. You're here for something different. He leans in facing Snow. I hope Queen Goblin has no quarrel with this old scholar. Hold up a palm. No, we're here on city business. I got questions about this tea shop. You're dealing with interesting events. The city has seen its fair share of great calamities over the years, and the tea shop explosion appears tiny in comparison. Tiny, it's a huge conspiracy. Huge, better take care of it then. Curiosity is absolutely vital for keeping the old brain in motion. I commend you, cleric. Yeah. I'm Snurr Appledant, he says, and bows his head in the chair. Scholar of Fordnip University and dedicated service to the progress of AIS. Huh? Alignment Intent Studies. Expertise lands on the topic of alignment, many historical and contemporary applications. These days I mostly deal with other forms of study. Specifically, I run this office here on the experimental technique of psychoanalysis. What's that? No magic at all, although there has been some detect thoughts involved at some points in the development. It's a form of mind healing, as they call it. Essentially, the idea that the mental present is shaped by the mental past, and that through dialogue and unreleased unconscious ghosts can be vanquished. An exorcism? Almost. While ghosts are metaphorical, it's not really that different from the expulsion of a necrotic possession. A Reedsian friend of mine once told me this joke, and I apologize if it's too vulgar for your taste, but he sputters out the words through little chortles. No times for jokes for me. Clerics are serious. Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't really care. Okay, that sounds boring. Yep. Sounds like no, I haven't. Folk spirit is a workable title for my new thesis. Okay, cool. In short, okay, I don't care anymore, buddy. What? Leave me alone. Okay, let's leave. He might be handy if we need to further investigate something. There's the bustling docks. Does that take us? Oh, we're down here. Oh. That is a regular non-giant crab. Spot a crab on a rock. Oh, that kind of rock. But I clicked that rock and give me that rock. Norwegian river crab. That's a crab. I'm not going to pet the crab. You allowed to loiter here? Doesn't respond. Citizen. It's not going to respond to me. Snips its pincers once. Okay. Let's go in the mill. Ladders, the straightest form of ascension. What kind of human can't climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? When embarrassing for anyone. Oh, yeah, we can do this. I still got it. Okay, I got it. I'm strong. Body remains calm, but within a moment, you are at the top of the ladder. Site safety rules. A bunch of things are shimmering around, scurrying around here. Let's go up. Mountain lamb. Talk to you. reach from here. Can I talk to her from here? No. Is that where I just came out? Yeah. We'll go back up here one more time. A letter wedged in. Well, let's grab it. A resistance note. What does it say? Read it. Important notice. To resistance members of Tolstad. Looks like a good organization. Read the note. Tonight's ting is cancelled. Meet up tonight on a water lane instead. It's time to stop the chant. Signed by R. Chant? Locally produced newspaper by Osgall authors. Water lane? Yeah, water lane is don't be stupid. Right down below. When's this meeting? This evening. Something like between... Yeah. Okay. You ever hear about this thing, Snow? The Norvik Resistance, whatever minor organization, basically a bunch of human kids causing trouble. I only know them because they wiped away some goblin graffiti a couple months ago. Went and talked to one of their moms, nice old lady in the East Housing. After that, we didn't have any more trouble. They're Asgalists? Nationalists, I think. Bunch of boys. Even boys tend to lean nationalistic for certain reasons. Boys can be non-fascists. It's possible. He shrugs. Sure, anything's possible. Let's go to this thing. Okay. Let me head back down. Man, this is a very confusing group of... Oh, look where I'm back. I'm back at. Okay, but I can't get in there because I gotta talk to my boss. What's the plan? There's no other way in? Not that I know of. Okay, let's go find our boss, who I think is over here. Didn't we see him before? I don't remember where. Somewhere. Oh, this place is open now. No, it's not. Who was our... Wait, no, we don't know where our boss was. We just talked to the... Maybe she knows. Let's talk to her. She's friendly. Mm-hmm. You know... I can talk to Snell. Snell. Huh? I can go solo. How do I sleep tonight? I don't know, cleric. Can't the city pay for something? Can I sleep with you? Ask the coin lord. That was your boss, this job, isn't he? How do I go get him? I gotta find my journal. So he is... Things are starting to show up on me, at least. It doesn't say where he's at, though. Probably in north. North seems the most built up. So we'll go up there. This is the duck. Dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps. This is a real man, a hero. Citizen. His helmed head is slumped downward slightly. He's not really here. You okay? No response. Say something. A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Within the slits of his helmet, you see the faint shimmer of a bony face. Your name, soldier? The voice echoes out of the open chamber. Pure dread. This is a great warrior. Treat him with respect. Arcane cleric, at your service, my lord. His head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. What's up with this pallet boxes? How to open that gate down the stairs? I have the key. Can I have it? No. Too weak for that. Sea below is dangerous. You should make sure to prepare properly before going down there. Okay. Why are you loitering here? I'm not. What are you doing then? I'm on my off hours. Just sitting here in the temple? I'd like to hang out here at the steps of the temple. Can I hang out with you, please? This metal creaking is all you hear from the night. Who do you serve? I serve. Yes? Once again, he turns to look at you, the darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out toward you. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel something growing cold. I serve nothing. What's up with the mess? Lifting his head, that light answers in a cold tone. Election. This is where it's being held? Who are you voting for? I hate elections. He doesn't care for your political opinions. Okay. Bye. Far below the city. And that's the thing we need to get a key for. Okay, this is not where we want to be. Hey, Everbia, how's it going? Tiles loose. I got a spent ring of spell storing. What? Yeah. That's good stuff. Perfect. How do I head till the election? We got 5 days. I'm not gonna get far if I can't even find my guy. My boss. Open time, faintly glowing letters. Magical ink. Yep. Darrow House. Up the temple slope and the golden stairs. Okay. Is that what this is? Temple slope? And golden stairs. Look, golden. Darrow House. Hey, we made it. I think he's in here or is he over here? Let's go over here. So many things we can look at. That one's barred. Where's his front door? He's not gonna live over here. Is this it? Talk to the angel? A porcelain specter. Polished armor, inhuman. Her presence is both ethereal and demanding. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Goblin companion keeps his distance. Angel. Stare at her. Creature doesn't turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. Arcane cleric, she echoes, of the palace script house of Earthguard. And Earthguard. That's the Valkyrie. Keep her safe. Just the cleric is fine, thank you. She lifts her chin. I am a cleric. She says her name like a declaration of existence, a tear. States her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. Oh, that's a nice name. Doesn't respond. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. Should you mention it, her eyes, she'll appreciate it. Stand tall. Tell her how you feel. This is what a man would do. I like your eyes. Oh, man. Words formulate in your mind and get quickly tangled. The pressure. Her eyes are so freaky. Are you okay? And I clutch my chest. Snow gives you a crazed look. Goblin thinks you are actually insane. For a short pause, the angel appears to lift her head. Glupek. Words cut harsh through your bellows. 4 damage! Hey, Snow whispers to you. Don't mess with this thing. Okay. I'm here to invest. Is this the Darrow residence? I look towards the door to my left, and then back. Okay, I'll just stare back. Great. I need to speak with Darrow. Turns her face towards you for the first time. Uh-oh. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You can feel Snell sweating. She says something. Why is everyone in this district mocking you? You're the cleric. They should treat you with respect. Consent she does not see you as worthy. Is that all right with you? Perhaps you should stand up for yourself. I puff up my chest. Where is Darrow? He's busy. She speaks. I'm here on city business. I need to speak with him. She looks to her right towards the building leaning against the ancient tower. After a moment of silence, she says, Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. Oh. You'll be in his restoir? Restoir? That door there? Point to my left. Yes. Restoir? Yes. Midnight? Yes. Right. I need to access the tea shop. No unauthorized access. But I am authorized. No, you're not. Don't lie. You're no good at it. No, but I am authorized. I thought that was my whole job. But that's my whole job, is to be able to... Wait a minute. Wait, my whole job is to go in and investigate that shop, and I can't go in there? Confused by this. Oh, I got a level. Okay. Do I get to put points in something? How many points do I get to put in? 1. Okay. Yeah, give me some strength. Ooh, I can do wisdom. Plus 5 wisdom. Oh, which one's more important? Let's do, ooh, it's tough. Tough decision. Let's do strength. I'm level 2 now. Do we get anything else new? Did I get any new, I just have the 2 spells. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess we gotta go find... He's on Pillar Road. Walk downstairs. So he's probably, like, in the docks. We'll go see if we can find him in the docks. Right over there. Which is somewhere... I forget how to get over there. I think. This will get me there. I'll go down the ladder. Okay, long way to fall. I got it. My hit points went up too. I'm at 16 hit points now. I still have my exhaustion. Let's go down here. Oh. Pillar crossing. So I went pillar crossing and then down to... That took us to where? That's water lane. And then the docks from beyond. So that's where we want to go. He was here and probably hangs out at the docks. What's that? You can behold NPCs by investigating them with the eye symbol for a check. For a check of what? After Tilston. And this went where? Goblin Garden. All right, a knock. Long time passes. No one's home. Okay. As in, like, check. Oh. Oh, and you can, like, so learn stuff. Oh, I didn't see that button there either. Okay. Ah. Good catch. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to these docks real quick. See if we can figure anything out over here. I've kind of been all over here. Oh, if I want to get past there, I gotta go. Okay, okay. Let's chat with this Griffin. Griffin, wake up! I'm very wise. How does one do this? I'm gonna see it from the beast perspective. Where's the thing where it lets me reroll? I need to use one of those. Can I hit it with, like... I can't get in my inventory now. Oh, there's FT. Oh, that's like Frank. You have been awoken from your lovely slumber by a helmed, handsome stranger on a strange day like this. That's my train of thought. What am I doing? Come here, birdie. Your companion yelled, rushing down the street. Ow, hey, Pip, ow! Oh, man. Almost got it. What were you thinking? It eventually makes it down to you, gasping for air. It's good you're alive, but seriously, they're a saying about not waking a sleeping griffin? Don't do that again. It has a little bit of a little bit of a D&D Monkey Island also feeling to it. A shrine. Let's pray there. Begin my prayer. I'm going to contemplate on the tea shop. Destroy in the middle of the day. Minor injuries. Enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That's it. The owner, bird folk on the run. His shop is in ruins. We don't know what other business he did there. The Star Witness. Fake name, man in yellow. Follow the trail. What trail? Contemplate women. They exist. They prosper. You will not have one. They're not yours to have. Though there might be some who fancy you, if you show yourself to be a good man. If you want... bad if you want the baddies. Okay. Prepare spells. Do I have any more spells? No. Okay. Docks of Waterlane. Right below us, but I can't actually get down there. Can't get down there. I had this, the surgery coming up. And, so I thought, I thought maybe I'd save a little bit of money. I'd do my own anesthesia. And so I called up the doctor and I asked, hey, would it be okay if I, administered it myself? And he said, yeah, knock yourself out. That's an oldie. That's a classic. People want to, now these guys want to talk. And what's that? Close for the day. Hey, Greeny, thanks for the raid. Opens at sundown. Let's go down there. Well, I think this might be. I'm at the end of my stream tonight, so maybe this is a good place to end it since I'm stuck. I could go talk to the Griffin again. Maybe I'm supposed to be like. Maybe those are getting me somewhere. Yeah, I'm like what we could do. We could go to the bar, which opens up here in 4 hours. I could, of course, go and chat with lots of folks. The Drunk Sphinx, that's the one right there. Drunk Sphinx. So I can get in there in 4 hours. I can get in there. We gotta wander around and see if we can find the old Birdman of the place. But that's okay. Can we hop in there? Look down the pipe. Crawl inside now. Hey, Snell, check it out for me. The hole, go inside. The guy, yeah, you do that yourself. I'll help kick you if you get stuck. Come on, Snell, it's the only way. Both me crawling in that pipe. Rejected. Fine, I'll do it myself. I put my helmet face into the entrance of the pipe. Can't seem to get further without immense force. And you can do that, just press harder. Into the hole. I can wriggle my way through. I'm going to push forward. Press your entire body through the entrance pipe. Wriggle my shoulders a little bit. Wriggle my what? Compress. Press your entire body towards the entrance of the pipe. Make a squealy noise. That helps. Screech down into the pipe. Roar into the darkness. The feeling the goblin is nervously looking around as not make himself seen. Like one final push. Oh, failure. Oh, it hurts. Something snaps. Something in your back snapping. Great job. Time to end this. Dexterity 13, it's getting better. Snell, am I getting anywhere? Yeah, just keep going. It'll be great. Okay. I'm going to try it. Here it goes. I'm going to cast this on myself. My last hit spell. Oh, I got it. I got it. Oh, no. I thought I needed a 12. I needed a 13. So the pipe gives. You hit a flowing rush of ice-cold water. It funnels you forward, then down, then splash. Everything is cold and strangely familiar. Your drenched uniform clings to your flesh and the red rock of Tulstad. You're alive. You realize where you are. Well, at least an approximation. Right below the entrance to the Goblin Garden. Lucky if you'd gotten swept out to sea, you'd be well dead for one. I need to get out of here. I can climb those. Anything else we want to look at? What's this? Something's in this crack. Oh. So I got a million of these things. I don't know how to use them. Maybe I need to have them in my... like in here? Spin in dialogues to unlock dice checks, but I don't know don't actually know how to use them. Yeah. Anything else worth looking at? That's it. We'll just climb back out of here. Only one way up. Hey, says Snow. I can climb up that thing. Okay. Absolute confidence. We reach the top. Don't do that again, he says. Okay. Another shard. A million shards. I never looked at those things. But I do need to call it a day. So we will do that. Thanks for watching. This is Esoteric Ebb. It is out. It has been out for, I think, just for a day. Just came out over here on Steam. And touch the tree. That's a good strong tree. Look at the branches above. Yep. There's a hole in the bark. I can put my hand inside there. There's treasure in there. Grab it. It could cause great physical harm if you fell from that height. Heights are scary. Climb that tree. Grab onto the trunk. Pressing your entire body against the rough bark, you slowly make your way upwards. No, get down. Get down from there, cleric. I got it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Yeah. Wrap yourself body around the trunk. You lift yourself up. The bark is rough enough for you to get a pretty firm grip. One foot and hand movement after another, each holding on to dear life. Take a deep breath and reach up, finally getting a hold of one of the upper branches. You've done it. Heaving yourself one last way to get a view you didn't expect. A bird's nest, unguarded, full of shiny trinkets. Jackpot. Grab the ring. Ooh. Grab the coins. Yeah. Grab the stone. You feel a tingle. It's magic, baby. Get back down. There we go. Is that a bracken tree? No, what is a bracken tree? Okay, bye, tree. Well, look at that. Now that's a high note. What is that? Dampens high damage. Guess I'll switch that one out with that one. Also have deep storage. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's my my bag of holding. Okay. Okay, we're calling it a day. There's Esoteric Ebb. So it is on Steam right now, and I'll save it there. Yep. And quit here as we check out the Steam page. There it is, by Christopher Beauregard, which again I think mostly was done by one person, and then Raw Fury came in a little bit later after that. She's been working on it for a while. But become a cleric of legends or completely ruin the campaign. I'm very curious about how varied it can be. I'm gonna have to watch a few other folks play this just to see where it diverts at certain places, because I'm intrigued by that. And of course, all the different storylines you're working your way into. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, though. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Calling it a day.